If you're looking for exclusive content, please don't look any further than joining the Trap Talk Patreon family. Some of the best reptile keepers in this industry are part of the Trap Talk Patreon family. As soon as you join the Patreon family, you connect to a Discord. You can also tap into an Instagram group chat, connect with some of the most diverse keepers we have in the reptile hobby today. Shout out to my Patreon members and be ready for Trap Fest 2026. It's going to be one of the biggest events yet. Find all information again in the very first link in the description below. And again, thank you so much to all my fellow Patreon members out there. Cheers. Trap Talk Reptile Network, coolest reptile network in the world. Welcome to All in the Tree Tuesday, episode 797, the return. Dan the Man DeLuca in the house. I'm your boy MJ. Excited for this episode. And of course, with me, the one and only Bill Stiegel and Marshall Mendez. Oh my God.
Hey.
The boys are back.
The two and only.
The two and only. What's up, fellas? How you living?
How are y'all? Good.
Good.
I'm going to be
Super
better
high,
in about
man. 107 today. 107.
Same here.
107.
With heat index, it's like that here. It's hot as fuck.
Oh my God. But you probably have worse humidity in Alabama than Texas, right, Marshall?
Well, it's a feels like temp. That's the heat index. So the actual temperature is like 97, but it feel like with the humidity it's like 107. No, it's 90, but it feels like 107 because it's so humid.
Oh my God. And Bill, it's 107 feels like 107, I'm assuming, over there.
I just hope my packages get there tonight.
What package?
That's a joke.
Oh.
Hope the Neos are okay.
I was about to write down, okay, got to edit this part out.
Hey, don't worry, it's okay. I put a cool pack in.
Okay, cool. Don't worry, there's a face pack.
No shipping right now. I'll ship
Yeah, so you guys hopefully will get a little breaks. Otherwise, you guys will be experiencing this in about a week.
I mean, me and Bill aren't going turtle hunting, so we'll be fine. We'll be fucking
As soon as you don't have to be turtle hunting, you just have to get off the plane and you'll
I know. Well, it's okay.
You got AC there, I'm sure.
Yeah, he does. Wait, do you, Marshall?
Right now, I do. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be pretty hot. I mean, not only in fucking Alabama, but Georgia, I'm assuming is going to be hot too.
Yeah, Atlanta will be
about the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll have a swimming pool.
That's true. Yeah, we do got a pool in our Airbnb, huh? Fuck,
nice.
I just remember that. Nice. Are you okay? Is there rain happening right now in your area, Marshall? No.
It's been rainy for the last 2 or 3 weeks, on and off. It's going to be, it's always on and off here. So
yeah.
There's no point in looking now because it'll change 10 times between now and when you guys get here. But yeah, we're supposed to get some rain here tomorrow, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool it down a little, maybe.
It does cool it down. Yeah, but then it just makes it like you walk outside and it's like, you stepped into a bathroom when someone's taking a hot shower,
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight to the face.
Yeah. So anyway.
Bill, give us a room update. I heard things are continuously changing. I heard now there's even less ball python racks now.
You'd be shocked if you walked in my front room. Yeah.
Damn.
Shocked. 80% of everything is gone. Well, maybe not the racks, quite the racks. Probably half the racks are gone. 80% of the animals are gone. So
how have you sold them? You sold them just like to one person, or you've been like piecing out the snakes and then selling the racks?
I've sold some snakes, but I've got a guy that named Zach Papart. Marshall, Zach.
Yeah.
So, that guy vends like 45 shows a year. And so he's been taking 20 of my adults to every show, and he's selling them. So
wow,
nice.
He'll sell 8 or 9, and then he'll come by here on a Wednesday and repack, get his, so he always has 20 to take to a show. And I bet he averages about eight adults a show. So he's been doing that for a few months now.
Perfect.
So yeah,
that's
a lot easier.
It's a better gig than auctions.
I was going to say that's way easier than how I slimmed mine down, which was one at a time via auction.
Yeah, no shipping. I don't have to ship anything or none of that shit. So
Bill, you don't realize how much time it takes to list something on MORPHMARKET and then do the auction and then pack it and take it to FedEx. And then
I know. It's the reason I dragged my feet for really 2 years now. But then we came up with this arrangement.
Yeah.
it's worked out great for both of us. He's made some money and brought some, table attention because, not a lot of people just show up with 20 or 30 adult female, ball pythons. So
yeah,
it's worked out well. And then he sold one rack for me, and I've just been putting them on Facebook Marketplace, and I've got a guy here that's getting back into it. He's bought like I don't know, maybe 10 adults for me and 3 racks and some thermostats, and just slowly just getting whittled away.
Yeah.
What's the over under on, Jose getting his pink slip on,
He's finally put 2 and 2 together. It took him a long time.
He's walking in like, oh wow.
Like last time it took him like 90 minutes to do the entire building. The quarantine room and the front room, it took him 90 minutes. Usually takes him like 6 hours. So yeah, he's like, when you want me to start working on the green trees, boss? I'm like, that ship can sail, brother. We're gonna.
Yeah, sorry.
I think Alex needs some help with the rodents upstairs.
Alex is behind him going. Oh man,
it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Alex is already trying to get me to pencil in a date. So when am I moving my entire collection into your room? Let's give it a year, man.
Yeah, I would say that's good. That's a good time frame, because again, you don't want to rush it. Give the room to breathe out a little bit, with all that space you're about to have, and also you guys could have a good idea on how you want the room to be formatted and where to put what.
Yep, absolutely. And I've still got a rack full of adult Borneos to sell, and I've still got probably 40 ball pythons in that front room. So I'm not down to nothing, but in a year's time, I will be.
Yeah. It's exciting, man. New chapters ahead.
Yeah, you're going to be surprised when you walk in there. The blog video is not going to have the same appeal, I'm afraid, but that's okay.
I mean, to be real, Bill, I never filmed your ball pythons anyway.
I know, but it didn't look like an empty giant room when you walked in either.
That's true. Yeah. But that's good, man. Like I said, just imagine having the room full of chondros, nothing else, man. That's going to be a beautiful time.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Alex is, his collection has grown a lot last 2-3 years. So it'll be great for both of us. That way he can just come here and he'll just come here Monday through Friday probably and just take care of shit.
Yeah, he has his own holdbacks that he's raising too. He's definitely gonna be bringing the heat, man. So
yep.
You guys all converting into one is gonna be something, something a vlog's gonna want to see. I'll tell you that much. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But it's gonna be good. So I think we're both anticipating it. Just about ready for it to happen. So not too much longer.
I can't wait for fucking next week. Listen, I love my life, but I could use a break, boys. I could use a little me time with the homies. And I can't wait to fly into Marshalls, regardless of the weather. I don't give a fuck. I cannot wait to just be there, hang out, head over to ATL, have a good time at the show. How do you guys feeling about the trip next week?
I'm fucking pumped, man. I think Ryan gets in about 3, and you guys come in just a little later, I think.
No, we're all pretty close.
I'm 3.
Okay.
I land at 250, so I'm like,
okay. Well, then he's like, he's 257. Some of y'all are on the same flight, I think. I don't remember who, but
I think Ryan comes through Dallas. He's on the same flight as me because we had the exact landing time. But I have a feeling he's going to connect through Dallas and get on my plane.
Yeah,
probably. I'm pretty sure 2 of y'all are on the same flight. So, pick you up and we'll go eat, and then so the cool people will go turtle hunting, and you guys can hang out here. And I'm pumped. It's going to be awesome.
Before any turtle hunting, we're smoking. Just so you know, we're going to smoke a lot. So.
And I want a Bloody Mary in the car on the way home.
Well, I'm going to be coming from work, so that's going to be tough. But I'll take you. I'll take you somewhere.
Maybe a Miller Lite then. Maybe a Miller Lite.
Fill the Yeti cooler, dude. Come on.
Maybe a Miller Lite then.
Yeah.
Okay, a Miller Lite I can do.
All right.
Marshall just can't be tempted to open up a brew at work. He has to he has to make sure he has no Miller Lights in reach when he's on the clock.
Yeah, and you don't want to be smoking, having weed here is considered riding dirty. So you don't want to be riding dirty with beers in the car.
That's true.
Because unlike California, they will you get the electric chair here if you get caught. With so.
I will say, man, they fucking roast people. Like they hand out DUIs if they smell any weed in the car over here too. They don't fuck around.
Is that right?
Yeah. And it's just as for like, you don't want to get caught with weed smell in your car on top of any open containers, because those two right there, they'll fucking get your ass, man. They're all over it. So yeah. Don't worry, we'll stay for all the dirty riding for your house. Don't trip. But anyways, guys, excited to have Dan back on. Dan the man. All right, it's his return. How do you guys feel about having the big dog Dan back on?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm pumped.
I know he's ready too.
He has some cool stories he's about to share, some things I've never heard before, and I don't want to spill any beans, but we'll wait for the episode. But this is going to be a cool, interesting podcast to hear what Dan has to say with his experience this year breeding, and typical roller coaster fucking stories like with chondros, like always. So I'm ready to get to it. You ready to bring him on or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you guys are in for a treat. Episode 797, Dan Demand, the return. Coming at you guys right now. Hit that like button, and let's go. Cheers.
Good.
You ready for do more in the future? Trap Talk podcasts?
Yes.
Man.
Only Trap Talk. Exclusive.
Yes,
Exclusive. Oh.
So stop calling us.
Rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the crowd, God love it or not. I'm hot from the hop to the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with everybody, we do it. Everybody, we do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up, rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up, rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up, rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up.
All right, episode 797. Welcome back, Dan.
Double D.
Damn, what's up, man?
What's up, guys?
Dan Demand. What's up, Dan?
How's everyone doing?
Good, bro. How are you?
No complaints.
Good.
It's good to have you back, brother.
Yeah, nice to be back.
Yeah, it's been has it been a year yet? I don't think so. Has it been a year since you've been on the show? No.
No, I don't think it's been that long. I think fall last year, maybe.
Right. Okay. And I know you've definitely had some some interesting stuff happen with you and the chondros just this year alone. Remind me, Dan, when do you like to pair things up? Is it the end of the year is when you start pairing things up, or beginning of the year?
Right around when it starts to kind of naturally cool here. Usually September, beginning of September, right in the September range. Just see what happens. I'll usually start though in September, typically.
Okay, cool. So how's it been so far? What's your 2026 looking like? Let's get into it.
Well, so from 2025, which I hatched all the stuff in 26. Is that what you mean, or coming up 26?
Well, yeah. So yeah, why don't we talk about what's hatched out for you so far? Because again, you pair at the end of 2025. So going into 2026, right. what the eggs look like?
Yeah, I hatched out 3 clutches in 2026. So okay. I paired up 6. I had 5 go. 2 females slugged out on me, which that's the first. I've never had any slugs before. So okay. it was kind of a blessing in disguise because it was a lot establishing 3 clutches by myself, full time. This is my hobby, so maybe someday I can be like Bill and do it full time, then it won't be too bad. But,
And don't forget, and don't forget having Alex to help you.
Well, no, that's huge. Exactly.
Game changer.
Definitely.
That's Heather's job.
Yeah, that's exactly. You got to tell her that. I've been trying to do that, but
She's not listening to you.
she's scared. I don't know. She wants to. She talks a big game when she's drinking, but that's about it.
Okay, so to kind of talk on the girls that slugged out, were these girls that went from the year before, or have they gone free before? What's the history with these 2 girls?
Yeah, so one of the females that slugged out was the female that went for me in 2025, the yearlings that I have. So yeah, with a different male though. And then the male that I paired to the female that slugged out, I paired to a different female, and that one slugged out. That was a first-time female, so that's kind of interesting. So there was definitely 2, like the female that slugged out, the first one, she laid the year before, and the male that sired the other one that slugged out first time, laying, he, bred a successful clutch. So kind of interesting, like, you try to figure out why or what, or, just, I don't know, shit happens, I guess. Timing slightly, or I don't know.
How old was the second girl that slugged out, her first time? How old was she?
She'll be 5. She was 4.5.
4.5, yeah.
Pretty young.
Yeah. Good size and, real, yeah. So, I mean, I'm not sure exactly.
4.5.
Say it again, Bill?
I said I do it all the time, yeah. 4.5 when they're 4.5 paramo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one that slugged out, the other one that slugged out this year that laid the year prior, she was a little over 4.5-ish when she laid a beautiful clutch of 18. So, yeah. And then this year she laid like 2 boob eggs and 10 slugs.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The first time girl, how many slugs did she give you?
19.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah, I should have sent you. I got the video of it. I think I was pulling it with. I went as soon as oh no, it's an ugly feeling.
Yeah, I know the feeling too well. You see the one yellow egg, and you're like, okay, maybe it's just 1 slug, and then you pull her off, and it's like, holy shit!
Yeah, it's definitely a shitty feeling.
Yeah,
but that's how the cookie crumbles.
Oh yeah, it could be worse. I mean, your female's alive still, right? So that's it's not worst case scenario.
Yeah, no. Although I did have one that the 6th one that I paired, which is one I've wanted to go for a while. She rolled on me. I thought she was gravid for sure. Had a ton of locks. Yeah, sucks. I never got anything from her. She was 2016. Actually, I bought it as a male, but it turned out to be a female. So, yeah, that sucked. That was painful, but
yeah.
What are you gonna
do? So she got locked and she kept eating. Did she ever go off food?
She did go off food, but I wasn't 100% sure. Like I thought. I mean, you know how sometimes they go off, but it's that quirky spot, and I don't think. I don't know. I didn't cut her open. I don't think she had any. I never saw any ovulation. Never saw anything like that. So I just think maybe I don't know, stress of breeding, or I'm not sure. Sucks.
You can't. I mean, Bill, you can't really pinpoint much when that happens, right? I mean, unless you go get the necropsy. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, necropsy, right?
Yeah,
Necropsy.
Yeah. So you just never know, but. I'm a big fan of not doing something unless it's going to change my behavior. So I've had females roll and haven't gotten necropsies on them either. It's just
not to mention the necropsy costs you $300-$400 and usually comes back inconclusive.
Yeah.
Dr. Mendez shooting pearls over there.
Yeah.
It's like, good news. Got the results. The results show nothing.
Yeah. The news is she's still dead, and she'll never ever lay again.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll never lay again for you. Here's the bill, 500.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a part of the nature of what we do. I mean, they're fucking living animals, and things aren't going to always go smoothly. That's why, dude, first and foremost, I'll take a slug out clutch over anything egg bound. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And as long as you get that female kicking and going again, and then it's not the worst case scenario. So it's all good.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have all lost females on this screen due to breeding, Dan. So
I've still got a female that laid 3 or 4 slugs for me.
Oh, that retained them
6 months ago, and still has a belly full of them. I don't know how many exactly, but
Mountain Drew, right? Isn't that Mountain Drew?
Drew, and she's doing great.
Wow.
God, she
Wow.
eating?
Yeah, oh yeah, eating,
And
doing everything.
shit yet?
Yeah, she's had small shits.
That's weird. You would think something would come out with the shit, like that would push something out. You would think.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've heard of these things. You know, especially like ball pythons, they'll go a year and then they'll shit out this thing that you can
Mummified
tell
egg.
what time was an egg or a slug.
Yeah.
I've had Amazon tree boas do that shit out a mummified baby that she's been. I mean that she carried for, almost a year later, and like 2 or 3, you'd think they would start to rot or something inside, but for whatever reason they don't.
I don't know. I'm obviously not going to try to breed her this year. I'm just going to see what happens, see how long she lives, if she does live, and I don't know. But,
Yeah. Do you remember the picture Ryan shared with us a while back of that mummified emerald tree boa baby that is one of his females pushed out 13 months later?
Yeah.
13 months.
13 months, yeah. And it was like Ryan even said he forgot about it, and he came in and saw this little fucking, it almost looked like a prune. Like it was like super mummified and dark, but when you look closely, you could see the pattern of the emerald, like you could see it. It's pretty fucking creepy looking, but it was like, God damn, that's pretty fascinating how that shit works,
Yeah, that's crazy. They can survive that.
Yeah. So okay, going back to your season here, Dan. So the two girls were a bust, and then what actually went for you? Let's talk about the third clutch.
Yeah, so I paired six
Okay,
girls.
Third pairing, yeah.
Yeah, 2 slugged out, one of them died, and then the other 3 went successfully. So I hatched out 32 babies.
32 babies. Okay.
From 3 different
That's good.
females.
It's
Yeah,
great.
that's
It's a
awesome.
solid year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was my definitely biggest first multi snake year. So it's a lot of work, it's fun, a lot of highs and lows, but
How
it's
did
nice.
How'd the establishment go?
Yeah, go through each clutch and tell us like what their parents were and how the establishment went.
Yeah, so the first clutch was a Buddy Buscemi female. It's got a pretty extensive pedigree to John Irby blue line male. So
Nice.
that was 12. Well, that was an interesting one. That was the one I was telling you about, MJ. I don't know if you want to get into that now or after, or
The one with the one in the water dish?
yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's get to it. You guys are gonna trip out on this. Let me pull up the
Okay,
picture
so-
and then hold on. Let me see. Where's it at? There it is. All right, shoot. Go ahead, Dan. Check this out.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Let him finish. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, so that was the first clutch. It was the first time I had a girl go without a pre-lay shed. I caught her ovulation, but in my head I was just kept waiting. I'm like, was in denial. Like I knew the timing was off because I didn't have the pre-lay shed. But I'm like, well, she's gonna no. So, anyways, I came in one day and she was up on the top perch, and of course all the spots she laid 4 of the eggs, as you can see in the water bowl, and 2 to the side. I'm like, oh my god. So I took that stuff out, and I locked her in her egg box because I knew she still had a bunch of eggs in her. So I don't know if she just, what happened, she stopped laying or what. Locked her in the egg box. She ended up, laying them out over a few hours, the rest of them. So there was 15 total. 4 of them went in the water, as you can see. But I was going to toss them, obviously, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Just for the hell of it, let me put them in the incubator. So I put them in a separate box, and I ended up getting 2 of them to hatch out, and they're fully thriving and alive. So
Crazy.
so,
Wow.
That is
yeah.
crazy.
That's insane. I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
yeah, I thought it was. I was honestly, like I said, I was going to toss them, but I'm like, you know what? Just for the fuck of it, let me. These things aren't the easiest to get, so let me just toss them in the incubator for the hell of it. See what happens. Be a neat story if it comes of it.
What about the other 2 that weren't in the water? Did those hatch?
So one of them, the only stillborn. So what ended up happening was I got 15 total. Then you, including those. So, what did she lay? Another 9 normal in the box. I pulled them out. So I got 2 of the ones in the water crashed pretty early. The other 2 went the distance and hatched, and they're alive. And then one of the on the ground was dead in the egg, fully formed, and the other one hatched. So I got 12 out of the 15 hatched, and they're all doing well now.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
How did how'd you let them dry, Dan? I'm curious. Like, did you put them straight into the incubator, or did you let them dry out in the air first?
Yeah. So what I did was I kind of patted them dry with paper towel, and then I rolled them in perlite, and then I put them in the incubator.
Oh, you rolled them. So you kind of let the perlite kind of, suck a little bit.
Yeah, maybe suck up some water or whatever.
Just dry perlite.
Yeah.
Dry perlite. Yep.
How long do you roll it? Was it a quick roll, or do you let them roll for a little bit? What'd you do?
I just kind of put them in there, kind of like when you're breading a chicken cutlet, and I put them in, tossed them, and put them in. I patted them with the paper towel first, and then did the perlite, and then put them in a separate box.
Dude, you got to name the one that survived chicken cutlet.
The other one, veal cutlet.
Yeah. The only thing is I didn't because it's kind of like when they all hatched out after I kind of lost track of which 2 were. They were both red.
That's all that matters. It was red.
They were both red. But
Dude.
yeah, that was pretty neat. Actually, I just got one of those. So I had 12 of them. I just got one of them. Was just you have one of those ones that was just at end of I just got tired of assist feeding it, and nice looking, and I finally got it to fucking eat like 2 weeks ago, and it's taken 3 meals within the last 2 weeks, just out of the fucking blue.
How many assist feeds?
I probably did. It was way under assist fed because I fucking hate assist feeding. I'm not good at it, and I get so fucking frustrated doing that. My fingers are too big, hands, whatever it is. So I probably, I don't know, like 8 assist feeds in it, maybe. Yeah. And then left it without eating for a long time, and finally got it to, it just had a couple of meals, and I kind of had it written off, but I'm happy that it's, I think we'll see. Hopefully it turns into, a thriver.
Well, I can tell you right now what Marshall's thinking: prolapse. So be careful.
Yeah,
that's the next.
Knock on wood. None of that clutch is prolapse. So
they're less likely to prolapse if they don't eat anything.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fact. Hey,
at least something positive.
Remind me what you're using to assist feed, Dan.
I used like adult mice tails, the fat end, and then I tried the drumsticks too, and I did do a few chicken gizzards, so a little mixture.
Okay, so you're trying a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
Did it ever?
Yeah,
go
it's just.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think you got to have some people have a knack for it, and some don't. I don't. So.
I was kind of like you, Dan. I was just dreading the fact of having assist feed because of my fingers, and I'm like, fuck, this sucks. But I just stuck the drumsticks with the one that I've been assist feeding this year, my little lone survivor out of my first clutch. And dude, it's pretty easy to throw down the hatch. You know what I mean? All I'm doing is I cut down all the way down to the thigh next to the stomach. And then Patrick taught me this trick where you peel back the fur a little bit, and it's just the meat and muscle. Like you just see it literally looks like a chicken thigh. And just pop that thing in the throat, and down she goes. And what I've been doing too is I kind of make sure it hits the back of the throat where it's like you could feel it almost like the first initial swallow, like it's there already. and I just put them in a tub with no paper towel or nothing where they can't have anything to like take it out of their mouth. Yeah, and it works. So yeah, I hope that's the only fucking thing I got to assist feed out of all the babies. But I'm with you, man. Assist feeding is not something I look forward to, but I do go to bed better knowing that the one I'm assist feeding got something in its stomach at least.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's just like, I think in your head, it's like, if it's going to take 2 assist feeds and then it's just going to turn on, I think if that was the case, then I think I'd feel differently about it. But I always have this nasty outlook on ones that don't want to eat.
Yeah. I hear you.
Some of them can take obviously more than 2. You know, sometimes they take 10. It takes 10 before they kick on.
Yeah.
And sometimes they never kick on.
It's weird.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes they never do. But
yeah, but it's like a light switch though. Sometimes it's like, oh shit, you're acting different now. You know what I mean? And you could usually tell just by opening up the tub. Like they go from wanting to do with nothing to now they're in your face, and you're like, okay, you know.
And I've got
to be honest.
Go ahead,
go ahead, Bill.
No, go ahead, Dan.
I was just gonna say, I've got others that you know they're hungry. You open that tub and you can tell they want to eat. They just don't want to eat pinks.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, they'll strike that thing and they'll strike it and just throw it on the floor, and you pick it up and they'll strike it again and throw it on the floor, and they want to eat. They just don't want to eat pinks.
They don't want to eat the pink, right? I had another one from my second clutch this year. That was a first too. It ate the first go around. That clutch, I ended up hatching 8 out of the 12, and they all, I think 6 out of the 8 ate the first night. Like, and it was amazing. I remember just being like, I thought I was dreaming. Just everyone bang bang, like they had 15 meals in them. It was fucking blew my mind. And then one of them out of the 6 never ate again until about 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh my, I thought that one was written off. So it ate the first time and then just fucking completely shut down. Wouldn't strike, wouldn't do anything for fucking 3 months.
Did you assist feed that one ever? Or just
yeah, I started the same thing. Like I said, I never get on a regular assist feeding schedule. It's just because I just dread it, and I don't know. I just, so it would be sporadically assist fed.
Yeah, the second feeding refusal is relatively common.
It is. I
mean, relatively common.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've had it happen. Yeah, I've had it happen before, but then usually the next time, like whatever, it was a flu, you know, and then they'll eat it. This thing just, it ate, you know, the first shot, and then just completely shut down. No striking, just tucked its head, run. I'm like, wow, I've had it, you know, and it went on for months.
Yeah, Bill, I had a few of those last year with mainly the Calico line Outcross stuff, and majority of them ate when I tried feeding them a different time of the day. So I think some of these were I was offering like around right when the sun was going down, and whenever I had one either not eat the next time around, I like woke up at like 3 a.m. and offered to them, and they fucking acted like they were always eating to begin with. So I noticed doing it at a different time of the day sometimes helps. Some of them have preference on what time of the day they want to eat.
Agreed.
But what's annoying, Bill, for me, man, fuck. You know, obviously the one I've been assist feeding, it's on its 5th assist fed, and the fucking thing won't go into shed. It's never had its first shed. I'm like, dude,
seriously?
Yeah, it shits. It like looks good, but it won't go into shed. And I'm like, fuck. Are you just
so it's never shed? It's never had a shed? Wow.
Yeah, it was born June 10th, and here we are. July 21st, and it still hasn't shed yet, and it has 5 assist fed meals.
Damn.
About to be number 6 after tonight. So whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck. Don't shed.
It's coming. It's got to shed. It's got to shed or die, one or the other.
Yeah, but dude, this was by far the smallest Neo I've ever hatched. Like it was small, like real tiny. Didn't absorb a lot of the yolk. It was one of those things where it was entangled, and so definitely was a not so straightforward, you know, coming into the world. So, and I, you know, kind of figured, all right, you're going to be some sort of piece of work, and it is for sure. But
it is.
It's all good, you know. More the merrier as far as you know, experience goes. I'm all right with it, but I just want it to shed. I would feel a lot better once I see it in shed.
Yeah, they definitely look so much better once they finally do, when they get wrinkly looking, when, you know, you straggler eater or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. So okay, so that, I think you said it was Buddy, it was Buddy Bloodline, the one that had the eggs that went to the water dish, right?
Yeah, the female, yeah. And then there was a John Irby blue line male from one of his pretty potent males, Wrangler. He's got pretty extensive bloodline. So that was the sire.
You had some reds and yellows in that clutch, right?
Yeah, I actually got my first rotten banana. There was a rotten banana, and then 3 yellows and 8 reds.
Nice. So like meeting the blaze, like it's a blaze type of yellow, right? Is that what you mean?
No, it's kind of like, it looks like it got soaked in wine. It's got all spots all over it, almost like a paradox.
Oh, okay. Interesting. And,
yeah, it's really cool looking.
How's that turning out?
You got a picture of it?
I'm trying to pull it up.
Your Instagram or whatever?
Do I might, I don't know if I have a picture. I know I posted a couple of stories of it. I can pull it out after or now or whatever if you want to see it.
It's kind of like a blaze, except for the red just as
Oh,
more,
I see it. I see it. Yeah, here we go. I got it. You posted a video of it.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it doesn't zone in on it, but you could see it. So it's not right. It's coming right now. Watch. And it's the one that's moving right here to the right. Get ready. It's coming. Let me see. Here it comes. That one right there up top.
Yeah, I believe that's the one. Yeah.
There he goes.
Different. It looks different.
It has blotches and stuff is what you mean, right? Like the blotches of, it almost looks like it wanted to be a red and God said, nope, sorry, you're yellow.
Yeah. And it's funny now that it's aged, it's really looks like, you know, it's got blasted with Merlot or something.
Damn. So out of everything in this clutch, how many are being assist fed right now? Just the one?
No, so that last one took, it's had 3 meals since.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
These ones established pretty well for the most part. I had a couple assist feeds and then they took off. It's just that one out of the 12 that just started eating recently. I really thought it was a goner, but happy it's not. Hopefully it, you know, takes off.
So what was the second successful clutch of the year?
The second one was actually I think one of my favorite, probably my favorite snake that I have. She was a high yellow female, a yellow baby, to a designer outcross male. They're both first timers, and I hatched 8. I was kind of pissed. Lost 4 of them were fully formed, dead in the egg. They just didn't hatch. But I got 8 of them out of that. So
8 out of the 12, you said? 8 out of the 12?
Yeah, 8 out of the 12 hatched, and they're all doing well. So that is one of those reds was the one I was telling you about that ate right off the bat and then didn't eat for fucking 3 months, 2.5 months, whatever.
Okay.
And I finally got a couple of meals into that recently too, on its own, which again. So.
And you would say this is the clutch you're most excited for this year?
Well, just personally, because like she's just really like, she's a special snake to me. I love that animal, and she's fucking beautiful. So hopefully some of the, the yellows. There's only 3 yellows. They look awesome. They're like highlighters, and hopefully they take after her. Definitely like to get something like her or better. Would be awesome. That's her right in the middle.
Oh, this girl.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh my God. Yes.
When did these hatch? So you paired in the fall, and did the clutches come kind of close to each other, or what?
Yeah, they. When the hell did they hatch? Late February, March, and then maybe early April. 3 of them.
Okay. Yeah, let me see. So you
I have the dates, maybe even in my literature there. I'm not sure, but I have it written down.
Let me make sure. So this is clutch number 2, and it looks like it came out March 17th. Does that sound about right?
Oh, yep. So those hatched March 17th. The other one was like 2 weeks prior to that, maybe. That pairing right there, right underneath that.
This one right here.
Right. Yeah, that, no, the pairing, right to the left. Nope. That the first one.
This one right here.
Yeah, that one. So that was clutch 1 with the babies that fell in the water.
And then this was the number 2.
That was 2, yeah. And then the third one was a repeat pairing that I did in 2024.
These babies right here, these fucking look insane.
Yeah. So that was a repeat that I did. And, it's nice when you have a repeat because you kind of know, what they did before. And all those turned out really awesome, like tricolor, high yellow type stuff.
So different from what you experienced originally.
Well, so what I meant was like I have a couple that I held back, and even the people that bought them, I send pictures now and again. So all the reds on that, they all went like nice tricolor looking stuff, and a couple of the yellows looked like the mom. She was like a high yellow from Lottery Reptile.
So yeah, and then long-tailed designer. What's long-tailed designer outcross? Which one's that?
It's I don't know if there's a picture of that on. Do I have a picture of that? I don't know if I had the pairing on there. Well, like I said, that was one that I have him on my page. He's like a bluish wash looking snake, and the mom is a high yellow baby. Yeah, okay. But that pairing produced awesome stuff. So that's some of the offspring from 2 years ago. If you click on, there's 2 videos. There's like 4 offspring that are 2 years old.
What video, Dan? Which one?
Right there, maybe that one.
This one right here?
No, over 2.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are the 2-year-olds. Those were all reds that were from that pairing 2 years ago.
Oh wow, that looks great. And then these ones.
Is that crazy high yellow snake? It's like 90% yellow. Was that a red baby or yellow?
That was a red baby.
Oh, this one right here.
Oh wow.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's impressive.
That's
wicked. That is wicked.
So cool.
That's my kind of high yellow, just like this right here.
Yeah, that, to me, that is the perfect high yellow.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And what's the background on that one?
That was John Leckie production 2021, Clutch 21, I think it was. I mean, all of those were ridiculous. That was definitely he said, I think he's got like 25 clutches. He said that's the highest yellow he's ever produced.
Wow.
Jeez. Wow. I got to see, after this show, you got to send me baby pictures of this snake. I'm assuming you bought it when it was a baby, right? Dan?
Yeah, baby. Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, and that was back when you guys were doing the sex shedding, Bill, you and John, back when you got originally with the RGI. So he had those sex shed.
Oh, nice. So you bought it sexed as a Neo?
As a female, yeah. I actually got a red and a yellow from him.
Wow.
Wow. What's the yellow? Is it a male or female?
Both females.
Nice. What's your ratio like right now, adult wise, Dan? You doing pretty good? Are you?
Yeah, it's definitely. It used to be wicked male heavy, years ago, and that's why it was nice that back when like Bill and those guys were able to do that for a couple of years because you could buy them, kind of how now this trending back in that direction. So it's nice when you're trying to, when your ratio, kind of like Sal, he's got a ton of females and no males. So it is a nice tool to have if you're trying to balance stuff.
Yeah, and again, I think no matter what you're heavy in, with time, it all evens out eventually.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, if you're going to be in it a while, it does, and it has for me. So.
Yeah, but you can now you can cut corners.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what's funny, dude? Like, so check this out. I talked about all my shed tests that I have right here. So I have 31 in the bag. Guess what? I'm not testing any of these. I'm good. I'm fucking good. You know why? Because guess what? They're all my holdbacks. They're a year old. I'm going to find out sooner or later. Why am I going to go drop $1,500 right now just so I can know the sex for something I don't know. I just don't see it right now. I don't know. Am I tripping, guys? Like
1,500, try $3,000.
I got a promo code. Sorry.
Promo code.
It is a promo code, Bill. Come on.
Yeah, come on, share it.
Get with it, Bill. I'll
Share
maybe
the
share.
promo code.
I can't do it here, but maybe afterwards. I got you. I don't
Tag
know.
me
Okay.
in that.
I don't know. Listen, if it comes down to customers, of course, I'll do it. If it lands on doing it for somebody who's buying a snake from me, I have no issue doing it whatsoever. But for me, I like the suspense. I like figuring it out on my own, and it doesn't hurt me not having to shed test on stuff I know I'm holding back no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think with stuff you're keeping and all that, I don't see it as a big deal. Maybe in 2 years, if you're not certain and you kind of want to know
Right.
on a certain one, then, you know.
Yeah, but what's crazy is 3 of these that I had ready to go just shed plugs. So it's like, all right, we're getting there. I mean, I'm going to find out sooner or later. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. Do you think the standard of practice is going to be if you sell an animal and it's not proven, let's say you sell a 2 or 3 year old, even if it's shed plugs, is it still going to be the standard to have it sex?
I think so.
I'm not doing that.
I mean, here's the thing:
if it's shed plugs, it's 100% a male.
If the customer wants to be sure, then they could pay for me to go ahead and turn in the shed, and I'll do that. That's so it's like nido testing. Do I nido test on request? I do. Like if you really want me to nido test a baby, sure, here you go. I'll do that for you. I recommend they do it anyways themselves. But yeah, sure. I mean, I don't mind doing it if it's a request type of thing. But I think as a whole with the hobby, people are going to have a confirmed shed test with all their sending out babies. I think it's going to be like a part of the invoice. I think
so too.
Yeah. Which isn't a bad thing.
I've sent out a few recently, and I had collected sheds, and I just tucked the sheds in with the snake and shipped everything. So if they want it, they can do it. If not, whatever.
That's a great way to do it. But this is kind of a gray area right now.
Right.
But in the future, that it's going to be just expected that it's just shed tested.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I mean, especially females, like, especially ones where people want a female. Well, then I'm not comfortable guessing a female at a year old or 2 years. But then again, if you want a female motherfucker, there's a premium 1,000% because I'm low on females. Yeah. So best believe I'm getting my females first. And if you really want it, you got to pay to play. I'll tell you that much. It ain't going to be cheap for one of my females because I need them. So
it's definitely going to be a price shift. You're going to see stuff on Morph Market, neonates and the females are going to be more expensive than the males, the one that have been shed tested. Probably all equal out in the wash. But I think it's just going to be kind of the standard of practice.
We can't let this go over our heads. The fact that Marshall said, I'm not doing it. Well, motherfucker, you're not selling anything. So,
I was thinking that. He's not selling anything.
He said he wasn't going to do it for an animal that shed plugs. Which
I was this close to going to his Morph Market to see if he just posted something. I'm like, what am I doing? Look who we're talking about here.
The day is coming. The day's coming soon.
Day of reckoning.
Oh man, that's gonna be a viral moment in the hobby the day Marshall posted something for sale. I'll tell you that right now. Chondro wise, obviously, he sells ball pythons all day, but chondros, he's going on 4 years before. How long has it been now, Marshall, since you sold your last chondro?
Longer than that. It's been I don't know. It's been 7 or 8 years probably.
Damn.
That's how you build a market. Just what Marshall's doing. Just refuse selling anything until people are literally losing their minds. And people are losing their minds at this point. I'm one of them. So, yeah. Keep doing it, Marshall. Fuck, man. But, yeah. Okay, so you got 32 babies? Remind me, Dan, how many you got?
Yeah, 32.
And have you entertained wait lists at all? I'm sure people are asking what's available. How are you working that out?
Yeah, I haven't really been, I haven't posted anything, or I've had people DM me and stuff, and I got a couple sold to a couple people, but I'm probably definitely going to be making some available soon. Life's just been kind of crazy, and I'm not the best with doing all the computer shit. Usually my nephew helps me out with that, so I'm lacking in those skills. It's like Marshall was saying, advertise it, package it. It's a lot of stuff. Like especially advertising shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Getting the right pitches and, you know.
Yeah.
And no matter how many.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Marshall.
I would just say getting a picture of these things, you know, people think it's just, you know, just pull your camera out and take a picture.
No,
You get
it's
a
not.
good picture of a neonate that really
It
represents
sucks.
its
It
true
sucks.
color. And unless you
Yeah.
want it like to just be in a tiny little ball where all you see is his face, you try to get it to move a little bit, but then it flies
All
off
blurry.
and lands on the ground, and then you're like, well, why the fuck did I just do that? You know?
I've witnessed myself just trying to vlog Bill's Neos, and they're so insane red it doesn't pick up sometimes, and it's like
Yeah.
I have to do the back and forth, and I'm like, what the fuck, and it just stays blurry, and I'm like, man, like that's insane.
Yeah, people don't realize how hard it is to get.
It is.
People go, well, could you give me a few more pictures? I'm like,
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. No matter how many you
everything I
post,
can to get
Give me
the
more.
somebody always wants another one.
Sure, give me
It's
more.
like, okay, my question's like, okay, no problem. What do you want to see that you can't see in the 8 that I already posted?
exactly.
Right.
You want to see the tail? You know what is it you want to see? You want to see a dollar bill next to it? You know?
Yeah. Do you want it around my neck? Like I'm confused.
Yeah, it's definitely hard, and it's a lot of work if you, especially have a bunch of them, you know, to get them all photographed and to get a decent one, and then for it to stay. It's very time consuming and frustrating because you want to get a nice shot of it that represents what it looks like, you know.
Yeah, represents it, and a lot of times just pulling open the tub and taking a picture doesn't get a picture that represents the animal.
No.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's you know, there's a lot of things we do that take, you know, not only skills but patience. It's like a chore. And I want to get Marshall has the social media game down. Like that's one thing for sure he knows how to do is, you know, put some social media stuff out there. But ads on Morph Market when it comes to chondros, not existing for sure. So
I've never put a chondro on Morph Market.
I don't think you will have to. I don't think you'll have to. I don't. Like if you just go to Instagram and saying, hey guys, I plan on putting this on Morph Market, I promise you it's going to sell before you even have to put on Morph Market.
I think I'm going the Dave again. I'm going the Dave D strategy when the time comes.
Oh, the email wait list. You're going to do an email blast?
Email wait list. I'm going to put them all on Morph Market and list them as private, where you can only get to them if you have the link, and then blast it out to the whole. Whoever, I've got an email list. I've got like, I don't know, 30 people on the 30, 40, whoever, whenever somebody sends me a message on Instagram, I'm like, send me your email. If and when I'll send a blast out and yeah, that's the plan. Send an email blast out with the link and first come, first serve.
Wow. There you go. Shit. Dan, I want to pull up these holdbacks that you sent me because I mean they're fucking pretty impressive. Remind me, these are from 2025 or 24?
Yeah,
wow. Those are
25. Yeah, so those are the only two that I kept, and I sold the rest of that whole clutch, and there's quite a few nice ones that, yeah, I mean, some pretty nice stuff come out of that pairing. So that female that laid those is the one that slugged out I was telling you about this year with a different male.
Different male.
Okay. Got it.
Just out of curiosity, Dan, why did you use a different male?
Because the male that I used with her, I used on a different female the first time, Mom, and she ended up slugging out as well. I don't know. I got a bunch of stuff, so I just figured what would, you know, obviously you've done it a bunch of times, like a different male, like what will the babies be like with this male that's phenotypically, you know, nicer looking and blah, 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 versus like a heavy, like the male I used from Buddy, you know, had a pretty extensive pedigree, not the best phenotypically looking, you know, in person, but obviously produced some nice stuff because, just for my own, Ed, I guess.
And who is the male with these two that we're looking at again?
Yeah, that was a Buddy Buscemi designer male, and the female this year of the ones that dropped in the water, so they were clutch mates. So the sire from last year that sired those, and the dame to my clutch one were clutch mates.
Wow.
And
did you go ahead, Dan?
No, and so what's kind of cool is, so you have the same genetics there. Obviously, they were brother and sister, and I put the John Irby nice potent blue line male to those genetics. So I'm really excited. I think those, I was talking to Buddy about it and John, and I think those are going to be really, really nice, the ones this year.
Yeah, that red right there, man. I mean, the green's awesome too, but that red is just, that's going to be an interesting snake. I wonder what the outcome is going to be of that one.
Yeah, it definitely
blue.
has a,
Yeah, blue.
yeah, it's got a ton of blue in it. Actually, if you go back, I don't know how many slides, I did like a 5-clip slide of it, I think.
On your Instagram?
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. You can kind of really see it. It's spread out, and you know, it's a little more closer. I just did that the other day. I just thought it was neat just to see the two of them side by side that I kept.
Let me pull this up real quick, Dan. Is this one of your most recent posts that you did that slide on?
Yeah, it's not too far back.
Is it this one right here?
Pull up. I can. That's it, but it's in. I think it's just before that, maybe. I might be
that one right there.
This one right here.
No, it's the.
Well, yeah.
it's
So
the one to the left.
that's
The other
that's
one.
the second one. But the one to the left of that is the.
This one, the
No,
yellow one.
down, diagonal to the left, right?
This one. This
Yeah,
one.
that
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, look at that. Oof. Oh my Lord. My God. That is fucking hot, dude. Yeah, look at that. That's definitely gonna be blue. Yeah, that's nice. You don't know the sex of these yet, I'm assuming, right, Dan? You didn't turn in the sheds or anything?
No, I do have the sheds. I don't know what they are though.
Does it matter?
No, I'm gonna keep both of them. So
That's where I'm thinking, you know, like, and also I'm also, here's the thing. I don't want to be motivated to let go anymore of my holdbacks, because I know it's going to happen sooner or later, but I feel like if I get the sex shed results, I'm going to be pushed to have to move more stuff out. And I just I want to enjoy like looking at them change. Like, you know, like I'm literally trying to do the Dave D thing with some of these and not have to consider anything leaving until they're about 2 years old, you know?
I hear you.
So, and then Bill, with your most recent stuff, what are you doing with the sheds? Are you turning those into Phenome, or are you trying to find out? Yeah.
So we've got those 2 recent clutches that Alex and I dual produced, and some of them have already been pre-sold. So I'm kind of doing what Dan was talking about. When the time comes to ship them, I'll just ship them with the shed, and they can sex it at their leisure if they want to or not. The rest of them, the plan is just to send all the sheds in and find out what they are, male, female, and then when I post them on MORPHMARKET, then I'll post them as sex.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey guys, keep the conversation going. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing too, with like the clutch one there, just getting them for myself, analyzed, and then whatever ones I want to, depending on the ratio, sell, just like what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great tool to have, you know.
Yeah, because I think I have one of them sold, somebody that had reached out that wanted one, and, you know, other people have inquired, but nothing definite. So I'm like, well, I just sex shed these. They're all, you know, they're all great except for that one feeding wise. So get them out there. I've just been a little lazy.
I mean, it helps you determine your holdback ratio, first of all.
Yeah.
And then secondly, I mean, I think it really is just going to come to the point where it's just going to be expected. You know, the community is going to expect for, you know, what do you mean it's unsexed? You know, I mean, just
right.
Well, I mean, for $85, you can tell me the sex. What is it?
Right. Yeah, and hopefully it sticks around, and it's, you know, I mean, they say it's 99% accurate, so hopefully it doesn't come down the road to, oh, this you saw, you know what I mean? I hope it's nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it'll take, you know, legit, it'll take a year or two to figure that out. You know, let's just say it was some huge scam. It'll take a couple of years to figure it out.
Right.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think
I know there'd be a lot of
it's
upset
just
people.
oh yeah, you think?
Yeah.
It's just another, like Dan, you were saying, I've been through this before, selling babies when this technology was available, and it's great for the buyer. Sometimes not so great for the breeder.
Yes. Yeah, especially if you got, 8 males and, everybody wants a female and, whatever. It's so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a 8 male, 2 female clutch, the price of those males is just plummeted.
You're right.
And the price of the females has gone up, but
Yeah, a lot.
Not that much, not to compensate for how much the males just
went down.
Yeah.
Right.
But also, it depends what this female looks like too, Bill, because we know that for the most part, the crazier designers are typically the males, not the females. So if you do have a crazy looking female,
yeah,
I mean, I feel like personally you're a fool for letting that go. But if you're not going to hold on to it,
you could really,
I mean, that ain't going to be cheap.
Jack up the price. Yeah.
Yeah. And it'll go because people out there know, especially somebody who needs females, and everyone coming into the game, they need females. That's the way it works. Like people don't want to raise up a bunch of males with not having as many females. And that's just, how you build a collection for breeding. So
sure.
We'll see. I just know for sure when it comes to designer stuff or designer outcross stuff, I'm very low on females from what I know. But we'll see. Time will tell. What's your overall feeling about shed testing, Dan? Like, are you excited for it, or are you just kind of like?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was a lot, because it's like, anything new breakthrough, or not so much breakthrough, but it's back again. And I think it's a great tool, but Bill kind of hit it on the head. I think it's going to be great for buyers and maybe not the best for sellers if you have shitloads of males or whatever. And, now, all right, well, we can sex them. So, I don't want to buy an unsexed baby. Like if that's going to be the new standard.
I would say conversely though, that what if you get 8 females and 2 males? Then as a breeder, you would want to know that. So I mean, I think as far as for buyers and sellers, I think it's going to come out in the wash. And I do agree that, it'll be the expected thing, especially for higher end neonates. It's going to be expected. And I think it's a good thing.
No, I think it's really, it's great, especially for people that are coming in and, they are going to be in it and they want to, it's nice to be able to buy, fucking 4 or 5 females and 3 males or whatever, if that's,
Okay, I mean,
nice to be able to.
That you're going to have power buyers that are going to come in and don't mind spending stupid money on a group of fucking females. I'll tell you that much. Right. And then again, like when they, and I will say this too, like when a buyer knows they're getting for sure females, they won't mind adding a couple males on top of that. As long as they know the ratio is going to be more heavier female and male than male. Or, they'll circle back and come get males from you when it's time. So, but these ball python guys, they buy shit in groups, bro. And they're not scared to spend the money. I'll tell you that right now. So I'm with Marshall. I think it's good. It's just going to be an extra little bit of a thorn in the seller's ass sometimes because people will be annoyed. Yeah. So the more requests, the more work.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh God. But again, I'm just my question is, and I have total confidence in Phenome. Don't get me wrong, but this is so new to where I'm curious what testing for a year straight is going to do with the accuracy. Like, what are we going to hear?
So you were just talking about when you're.
I was just saying that to these guys.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting, and and it's kind of nerve wracking because I mean, Bill, when you first heard about you being able to find out the sex with one shed, you were kind of like, I think we tried that. So it is fascinating to see what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like you, MJ. I think it's legit. I was definitely pessimistic because the guys at RGI, Ben's a very, very smart motherfucker.
Yeah,
and he couldn't figure out single shed for a decade. So gives me a reason to have a little bit of pessimism when somebody comes out that I don't know their background, and there's all of a sudden we're 3 months away or a month away from doing it, and they do it, and all of a sudden, bang, right out the door. Now everybody's, they're receiving thousands of sheds, I'm sure.
Are they though? You think how many do you think you really think they're getting?
Thousands.
Thousands of chondro sheds?
Yes.
Thousands?
I bet
I don't know about that.
I bet they've received 1,000.
Maybe 1,000. Yeah.
Maybe, I can see that.
Maybe not thousands, but
1,000 in a month.
1,000. I mean,
6
I
weeks.
mean, Ryan alone sent about 70 or something like that. And I know a lot of people who are sending in sheds. I mean, shit, just go to Phenome's story and they post every day someone's sending in a bunch of sheds. So it's, if it's not thousands, it will be sooner or later. I'll tell you that much.
I think too, like probably some people have, 1.5, 2-year-olds are unsure with, guys, like us that whatever. And so I think a lot of that stuff might be getting sent in too. They want to know what it is possibly, not just all babies, Neo stuff.
I think some people are sending in every single shed they have. unless they're proven.
Right.
Because of what we talked before, they don't know how to probe. And they're not, believe it or not, some people, and shit, I'm one of them. Sometimes you look at a plug and go, is this male or female? How many times do I sent you guys a shed that I wasn't sure about?
When you see that butterfly shed, it kind of almost looks like hemipenes that were ripped off.
Yeah.
It could have been
then
a male.
Start,
and then you go
start
back
touching the perch,
yeah,
seeing if they're left somewhere.
Yeah, or if they dropped any sperm with their shit or something like that. I mean, that's so. I know emeralds do that. I'm sure Marshall's seen it with his males before. But male emeralds will legit jizz in their water bowl, and you'll see stuff. You'll see sperm from a male.
Wow.
Sure, do chondros do that? I mean, I think chondros do that too, right? Don't they drop a little bit of sperm in their bowel movements sometimes?
I don't know. I can't say I've found them like on the bottom of the cage floor. I can't really remember if it's been during a shed or after a shed or whatever. But I know that
certainly not reliable
for sure.
Certainly not reliable. Chondro males.
Yeah. And,
I mean, it may take you a year. It may take you till they're 3 years old, but eventually you will get a shed that is definitive. I mean, where you can tell for sure. Yeah. Or female. I mean, a female, you get a good, perfect one, and you can tell.
But again, depending on the age, if it's a year old, I wouldn't be betting on a butterfly shed at a year old.
I don't think you get plugs from a year old. I could be wrong.
No, you can. I've already had 3 holdbacks show me plugs, like clearly big dicks for sure.
Yeah.
I've got a yearling that shed huge plugs.
Yep.
Wow.
Hell, and John Irby and Carly both have had a neonate.
Yeah, first shed. Carly got a first shed with plugs.
Big old freaking plugs on it.
Really?
Dude, yes. I was tripping out about that.
That's unheard of.
Irby's had. I remember John Irby a couple of years ago. He posted one. I think it was its second shed, but just massive long plugs.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, not common, but happened.
Yeah, the exception, not the rule, for sure. But
yeah,
and I've got a 3-year-old animal here that I probed it, thought for sure it was male. Freaking axe female, big, looks female. So I sent its shed off. It's never shed definitive plugs for me, male or.
And I'm assuming, and it's giving you perfect sheds before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's probably female.
And if not, poor guy, he's packing peanuts.
Yeah, right. He's got micropeens.
Yeah, Alex needs to check the size of fucking Aquaberry's dicks because that guy ain't pounding nothing. I'm curious what's going on with that dude. Shit. Well, I told him, I was like, Alex, how about you switch the name? Aquaberry's pretty gay. Like, let's be real.
And think about it. It lives with Alex, so there's no telling what it's seeing over there.
I'm like, hey, dude, how about you go with Aquaman or something? Like, can we? Might as well call
Aqua Fairy.
Yeah,
Aqua Fairy.
Aqua Fairy. There you go.
Aqua Fairy.
Not here to defend himself.
Yeah, dude, he's used to it. Trust me, he's over Aquaberry shit too. You should don't get Alex started on that snake. He's at his wits' end. Again, yeah, it happens. Okay, on that topic, Dan, have you ever had a male not breed for you?
No, I mean, I have a bunch that haven't, but not like an end of its life type thing. So not yet.
Yeah, like not a
6-year-old. You don't have a 6-year-old male that hasn't bred, right?
No, I don't have. No,
I don't either. I've never had that.
Yeah, same.
Has he probed the thing?
I don't know.
Has he probed it?
I'm sure he
How does
knows.
he know it's a male?
I think it sheds plugs. I think it has shed plugs. I don't know.
Aqua Fairy.
Maybe he's got to send the shed in, find out.
That'd be funny if Aqua Fairy was a damn chick this whole time, and it's like, leave it to Alex Warren. God dang it, dude. And Marshall, you ever had males that not bred before?
No, not that I can think of. I mean, not that are say over 5 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I've really never had problems with males breeding. Like if it's mainly the female. If the female's ready, male is, even as young as 2. I mean, obviously, some people I've heard a lot of people come on here and say that, they've had 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, maybe not be ready to do it yet. But
sure.
I've said a million times, my first clutch, the male was 18 months. So they can breed early.
I've had 2 of those last year. I had one 19-month, the Texas Calico line from MARC, and then Bill Stiegel's the Bill's 2223, who sired a clutch for me last year, and I paired him at 18 months, and he went straight to work. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
Sickness 2.0 was 2 when he bred.
Yeah, he bred early for you. Sickness 2.0.
Yep.
Last pick, the first one to breed. That's cool.
Yep.
Bill, how are those offspring turning out from his first pairing?
There was only 3 survived. And
okay.
Wow. And the owner of Sickness 2.0 has one. I have one, and I sold one. And believe it or not, the one that I have here, even though it's 18 months old, it's still red. Big red. I bet it's female. It's one of the sheds that I sent in. I bet it's female based on its size, but it's still mostly red. So the other 2 I don't have feedback on, so I'm not sure yet.
Okay. I was going to say I was curious how the other ones, like have they all not changed? That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Don't have feedback on the other 2.
Have you guys noticed if the males or females go into OCC quicker? Like if have you noticed any of the males or females changing faster than the other, or no?
I have not really. The only thing I would say about it is that we've talked about it before. I do think in designers, the males end up with that better phenotypic look.
Right.
Doesn't mean it comes quicker or longer. Not that I've noticed.
I've honestly never kept up with it,
Right.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that, again, it's anecdotal, as Bill would say. There's behaviors of a female, them not being as active. I don't know. The way they perch do you feel like that's a thing, Bill? Like females perch differently than the males, or no?
Yeah, 50-50, 50% of the time, which means I have no idea. I would go more on body structure than the way they perch, like the males being smaller, thinner.
Yeah, but I've been fooled like that too, dude. Like I've definitely been
Same.
fooled. I'm like, damn, this is a female. Look how bigger it is than the others, and then boom, there's fucking plugs, and it's like,
Yep.
No doubt about it. I would never hang my hat on any of that.
That's how my Patrick snake was. I could have sworn for a good year it was a female, and then right when it hit 2, little over 2, it shed some major fucking size plugs, and I was like, oh shit, fucking fooled me.
And I've had the opposite. Like I think the second or third snake I ever got was from Christian Stewart, sold as a male, small little thing with a tiny little head. Ended up being female.
Wow, what snake was that, Bill?
That would have been Green Deuce.
Green Deuce.
Green Deuce, offspring of Blue Deuce.
Did you ever get it to breed?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
She had a clutch for me. I bought that snake. It was the second snake I ever bought. I bought it in a Rico auction to benefit Rico when he was still alive.
Wow, what did it go for in the auction? You remember?
I think I paid $1,000 or $1,500 for it.
Oh, fucking come up.
As a male, neonate.
But this, so Rico died in 2014.
Yeah.
That would have been
Right.
about right. Yeah.
And so, do you guys recall the prices of designers, like the average back in 2014, what they were going for?
Nothing like today.
Really?
Well, we see that, Marshall, but then we talked to Greg Maxwell about the most expensive snake he ever sold. Remember that story? I think you were in line. Maybe you weren't. Maxwell sold a neonate for an ungodly amount of money, a calico line animal that ended up turning out to be all green.
Oh, geez.
he sold it like, I'm not kidding, I'm not exaggerating, like $20K.
A Neo for $20K?
And it turned all green. Oh,
And it
shit.
turned green?
Yep.
I wonder if it was an insane look. It had to be an insane looking Neo. It had to be like something that you would think promising for a calico.
Yeah, and of course the ones that Maxwell kept turned out to be crazy calico stuff.
I had when like one of his craziest pairings ever. He did it was like Calico Dream, and I had first pick, and I picked the most plainest, average looking one on purpose.
Did you really?
And it turned out awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. You remember what you paid for it, Marshall?
I think it was $5K at the time.
Damn.
That was like 2006 or something.
Wow.
Damn. 20. And then you had Maddox in what year?
2006.
Damn. Dropping money like that with the newborn? I like it. I like it. What's crazy
The
is
addiction was heavy.
Marshall's a
spent-
player.
I don't know. I spent the most money I've ever spent on snakes when I had a kid. I don't know how that worked out, because normally I've been told, like, from multiple people, yeah, man, when people have kids, they change. Like, they stop investing in themselves. Not me. I'll tell you that much.
You were on tilt. They call it going on tilt.
On that topic, Dan, as far as new blood that you want to add into the mix, are you got anything that you got your eyes on, or what would you like to add to what you have, or are you pretty content with everything?
No, I mean, I like, I haven't bought a snake in a while. I like that too. It's nice I miss going to pick up something at the,
FedEx?
nice hatching, your own stuff too is awesome. But
Yeah.
no, I'm still open to bringing stuff in for sure.
You owe me update pics of my Pure Biac.
I do. I know.
Yeah.
You want me to pull it out now? You want to see it?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's nighttime with a pure Bianco. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
I haven't been bit in a while, so wait a second.
Well, then you just sealed the deal.
And dude, everything from that clutch is psychotic. The ones that I held back, they're fucking psycho, dude.
Is that right?
Yeah, the dad was named Big Dick because he was the biggest dick I've ever seen when it comes to like Pure Biac. Like, he would just snap at the glass. Like, he was super aggressive. Like,
You didn't name him that based on the sperm plugs, huh?
no, just the attitude.
Dude.
Oh yeah, look at that thing, dude.
Damn, it's got big.
Holding on to some yellow too. Looks good.
Yeah, no shit. Look at dude, Dan, that's nicer than the ones I have.
Damn.
Oh, that's nice, bro.
Showing up good?
That's big, bro. I bet that's a female. I mean, we don't know for sure, but I'm betting on it. Wow. Dan won that in a Vin Russo auction.
No kidding.
Yep.
Fantastic.
$900, right, Dan?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Scored.
Ooh. Damn.
Fucking yeah. I'm happy Dan has that, man. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
stoked.
Nice. I don't have many Beox either, so I got this one. I got one from Patrick, and I have one that I got a while ago. That's the one that retained all those eggs 2 years ago.
Beautiful. Badass. Well, I'm glad you didn't get bit. That's cool. Fucking A, dude. What? Let's see. Do your lights go off at a certain time, Dan?
I just put them on. I don't have them on timers or nothing. I really haven't been I got them more for display than anything else.
Yeah.
I just have the natural light that comes into my room.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you have windows.
Yep.
Are you? I mean, because in Massachusetts, there's basements. Are you in a basement, or how do you? Where do you keep your snakes?
Yeah, so it's split level, and it's in the basement, you'd say, but it's kind of half above ground.
Right. And so when you go outside, the windows are on the bottom part of the house, I'm assuming, right?
Yes. Yeah. So that I got a big 4-pane one that light comes in here, really nice. So.
Yeah, I heard basement breeders have the most success, man. I think, because the way you could kind of keep things at certain temperatures without having to worry about what's going on outside. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. That's what kind of is nice, because it'll naturally, like said, late August, or depending, weather's changed so much lately. But once we get the nighttime, the big swings in temperature, that's when I like to try to start things then, and it works pretty good because it naturally drops 25, 30 degrees at night, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I have my night drops anyways. So I think the room naturally cools itself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't, again, I'm like you when it comes to lights being on in the cage, it's for aesthetics. It just looks good. I think they don't give a fuck. I think if anything, they rather not have the lights on. I feel like if anything, they're probably like, hey, dickhead, turn the lights off. I don't want it. Because they're not really getting blasted with LED lights in the wild, and they're never seen. Like, they're hiding the whole time.
They're under the canopy.
Yeah. So, for the most part, when I don't have a show or anything, my lights are off. I have a big window behind this cage, and that, my backyard gets really sunny. And so this room is lit up with whatever's happening outside, and it's not that bright. And I feel like that's more than enough. And yeah, I'm a big fan of outside light.
Yeah, I like the natural lighting. And so it's nice if you have that in your room, you're able to use that natural light cycle. But I've never had any. I like it for just viewing purposes. I've never had any light cycles that I've used in the caging and all that stuff. It's just for my own personal benefits.
Bill, what you're gonna love about Marshall's room is the fucking lighting this guy has from outside. I mean, because it's his whole left side of the wall is all fucking windows. And it's fucking awesome. But then, but sometimes it gets pretty hot in that room if you're not careful, right, Marshall?
Probably tough to cool.
Honestly, man, I run heat all year. Even like right now, it's it's like we were talking about earlier. It's 100 degrees outside, and I'm still having to run. I still run heat during the day.
Is that because you're because it's in a basement with lights?
It's half underground, and like one side of it's underground, and another side of it is it's up against conditioned space.
Okay.
So it's just got like two sides that have windows.
Okay.
Like the corner of the house,
Yeah.
So do you run ambient temperature, Marshall, in your room? You don't use heat panels and stuff, or?
I do both. I keep the ambient, I fluctuate the ambient between 82, 83 during the day, and then it drops to, high 70s at night when I'm not trying to breed. And then every snake's got a heat panel where they can get up into the high 80s. But I mean, they have to be like right under it. If they go a little bit, the heat panels are small. I think I use like 30 watts. So unless they're directly under it, like I've had thermostat probes fall out of the cage, and the heat and the panel's been on full blast for forever, and I'll notice the snakes like sticking to one side, and it doesn't overheat the cage.
Wow.
So they have to get like right underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got small enough
Yeah.
panels.
Yeah, I do the same. I have my heat panels to match my heat in my ambient room, where it's like they're not even really on.
Yeah.
Only unless it's cold outside and it doesn't get warm enough. But all these panels are set to like 81 or something like that, and then my room gets up to like 82 on its own.
Mine is the exact same way. I've got panels and heat on all of them, but the heat that this room just generates because of all racks in here, and it just you know, you look at your herbstat and it's on like 10%, 15%, you know, and it's heating up 1 degree or sometimes just more on.
Dude, I mean, as I'm sure we all know at this point, these fucking things don't like it that hot. Chondros like it. They like it about low 80s is their preference. I feel like, they're a lot less aggro. They just look good, keeping them in lower 80s, and they move around a lot more too without there being so much heat. I've noticed when I didn't have my shit locked in and I was using these panels more than I needed, they would stay in one spot and they would not fucking move. They would get stuck sheds. They just wouldn't move. And ever since I changed
the trick,
that,
I think is to have the panel. They have to be right under it. You have to use a small panel, and then you can let them get high 80s. Some of mine probably even get to low 90s. But I mean, and they'll use it after a big meal or
that's true.
Yeah. But most of the time, they're kind of like. They move around. Like there's not one snake that I can think of that when I walk in the room, it's in the same spot every time. They move around. So
which is good. You want your snake to move around.
Yeah, sure.
All right, wrap up questions for you, Dan. I'll go first, and then Bill and Marshall will follow. I'm just curious with all with all the hatchings that you have being established right now. When do you feel comfortable starting to let them go? Like what's your meal mark? Like when it comes to you looking at something and saying, okay, this is established, I feel comfortable finding a new home for this snake.
I think once I have them on fuzzies, small fuzzies, I feel minimum of 15 unassisted meals. And you kind of it's like, I don't know if you want to call it, definitely minimum of 15, but it's just like something for me personally. I know this thing's a rock star. I feel, I want to make sure that it's not, eating every other. It's got to be rock solid, in my opinion, for me to ship it to somebody.
Well, the other thing about 15 meals, sorry, MJ. The other thing about 15 meals is you're really out of that prolapse zone. Last thing I want to do is send somebody that's had 8 meals, even though it's a great feeder, and then they have it for a month and then it prolapses. So 15 meals, I think that's a perfect way to let them go.
Yeah, and by that many meals, you're already feeding it something with hair on it at that point.
Yeah, it should be feeding them. Yeah, small fuzzies. Yeah,
fuzzies.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, Bill and Marshall, who wants to go next?
How many of your 32 babies are feeding on their own now?
All of them.
Nice.
All of them. Wow.
Yep. I lost 3 to prolapse from my 3rd clutch, and it's funny. I know Bill had talked about it, linking a certain pairing possibly, and when I did that pairing in 2024, I had a few prolapses, but I got them and they went on and they were fine and no issues. And this year, out of all and I have a split 18 rack with a full clutch 2 in that, and then most of the clutch 3 in that, and not the only prolapses I had was that pairing. So I don't know if there's a correlation with certain genetic pairings, or I'm not sure, but it seemed like, wow, I was thinking about them like, shit, I haven't had any prolapses. I didn't have any last year, and maybe one. And this year, just that clutch, I've had a few, and I got them back in and they were fine, and then fucking weird. And one day they're just dead. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So I lost 3 to prolapses, got them back in, and they had all eaten. And, yeah, I don't know.
It's interesting that they're all 3 from the same clutch.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've had that too, as Dan alluded to. Out of clutch work, half or a little more than half the clutch prolapsed and died.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that, and I was thinking about that.
Like 16 babies, and 8 or 10 of them ended up dying in prolapse.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't keep that pairing.
It's interesting.
That is something to take note of because, again, we've all tried to figure out everything we could possibly can to prevent prolapses, and you could be fucking perfect sometimes, and that shit will still happen. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's one thing I don't ever feel like I'm in the clear of are prolapses. Ever.
Yeah. I don't think we figured it out yet.
Yeah.
I don't think we figured out most of the time why.
We might never. No, nothing concrete.
Yeah, unless we could finally unless we could find something genetic through sheds, that'd be sick. Like somehow, like find out. I don't know if that's possible, but if you could fucking shed test for localities and all that stuff, I wonder if you do have a pairing that constantly gives out babies that are prolapsing, if we could figure out why that is, or I don't know. I don't know if that's possible.
I think it depends. I mean, most prolapses happen where it's like 1 or 2 animals in a clutch, and that's probably just random right. Shit. When you have half of them prolapse in a clutch,
yeah,
it means a little bit more like maybe there's some abnormality in those babies, that's maybe genetic. I don't know. But even genetics aside, it could still fucking happen. Like something goes wrong in your room, it's fucking humidity, it's too hot, or you overfed. You could still, you're never safe from it ever. Absolutely. Yeah. Fuck, man. All right, Bill, send us home. What you got for Dan? What are you pairing this year? What are you pairing 2026? Yeah, what's going on?
I think those high yellow females I definitely have in the works. They're both 5. They turned 5 in July, so definitely want to. It'll be their first time. Give them a go, and
nice.
I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff I can do. It depends on how quick I move some of the other babies out. So we'll see. But definitely those yellow females, and there's one other female that I want to try too.
So how many pairings altogether do you think, Dan?
At the minimum 3, probably more like 5.
It's a good number.
That's it, but that's like your happy medium, you would say. Like that's your zone. If you could get 3 clutches a year, you're happy with that, right?
Yeah, I mean it was a lot this year. I won't lie, but now that I've done it, and I know I can handle it on top of everything else. Yeah, I think 2 is good. 3 is manageable, but anything over that, Bill, you're gonna have to loan me Alex for a little bit.
I'll fly him up there. Spend a few months with you.
I'll pay for his ticket.
I'll tell you what, Alex will not pay for his own ticket, so he refuses. So you're gonna have to fork over that and maybe a nice little Whataburger dinner for him, and he'll do it. But yeah, Dan, great episode, bro. Anything you want to close off with? Anything we didn't discuss, man? The floor is yours.
Yeah, no, I just happy to come back on and shoot the shit with you guys, and I always love talking about this stuff. And this has been great. I like always, like I said, happy to come on, and I love talking this stuff. And I don't have tons of people, no one around me that does this. David Brahms.
Nobody does. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, the Texas guys do.
That's kind of true.
True. Yeah, that's true.
The Texas guys do. So it's nice to share, our passion. So it's a good feeling.
Yeah,
and
man.
I will see you and Heather in September, right?
Yes,
for sure. We will be there.
Dan doesn't miss it.
Looking forward to it.
Dan, you've been at all of them, haven't you, Dan?
I think it's my 4th year.
I think
that's all of them.
Then.
Yeah, the first one was 2021, Bill.
I don't remember the year, but remember we did them twice a year for
February, September.
Yeah. The first one I ever went to was in February.
Yeah.
And that's when Justin was at, Justin Kabelka, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And Will Morris was there.
Mark
and,
Hager, Stephen Cush. I have a photo of all of us.
Khalil.
Yeah.
So we did it. I did it twice a year for at least a couple years.
Oh, and this year they're not even having a show, correct?
That's correct.
No. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
No show to go to.
The show is going to be in Bill's snake room.
That's right. We're gonna get rid of some of the people that probably shouldn't have been here in the first place. But it will also open up, I said it before, Saturday, there's going to be a rollover on Saturday.
Yeah.
I
don't plan on leaving the pool. It's going to be epic.
No reason to come in for one night, right?
For real.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love coming out there. Love hanging with you guys.
One of the best times, man. Can't wait to see you in a few months, Dan. Looking forward to it. From now, guys, go give Dan a follow. SnakeMan78. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Find the link below, and I know we'll be seeing him again sometime soon on the show. So thank you so much, Dan, for coming by, bro. Have a good night.
See you
awesome.
Thanks, brother.
See you soon, man.
Thanks, guys. See you guys soon.
Hey, keep up the good work, Dan. We'll talk soon, buddy.
Take care. Thank you.
Peace. Good show, man. I love that guy.
Who would have thought those eggs in the water would have survived? They couldn't have been in there.
I was just about to say. That's crazy.
They might have been in there for long, maybe just a few minutes.
But I could have sworn it doesn't matter if you get those things wet. I thought they were fucked. I mean, at least we know if that ever happens to us, don't throw those fuckers away right away.
Don't chunk them. Yeah, don't chunk them. At least throw them in the incubator.
I would have chunked
the chicken cutlet thing, the breading them in perlite. That was a good idea to dry them out.
Dan might have discovered his own technique with that, and we're gonna call it the chicken cutlet technique. So you got wet eggs, put them into some fucking perlite, chicken cutlet that shit, and let it buff out. So man, good episode, guys. Let's see. Yeah, next week our next podcast will be in person. Fuck yeah, dude. Hopefully.
When will that be? Is that going to be on a Friday or Thursday?
No, Thursday at Marshall's place.
Thursday night.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with their turtle hunting. We'll see. Fucking.
No, that's Wednesday. That's Wednesday night.
Well, dude.
Hopefully my Wi-Fi works.
What do you mean? Are you having problems paying the bill, or what's going on? Like, why wouldn't you have Wi-Fi?
I mean, it just happens sometimes.
I've never been to your place without Wi-Fi, dude.
Dude, how many times have you bitched about my Wi-Fi?
A lot.
Yeah. Okay.
No. But no, the second time was great though. I guess
it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Don't put stress on me like that, bro. It's gonna be fine. Actually, hold on. Well, I don't know. Again, maybe we could just pre-record it and not have to worry about the Wi-Fi. If that's the case, we could just fucking pre-record it, and we don't need Wi-Fi if that's the case. I guess we'll
figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Excited, boys. Next time we're talking snakes, we'll be in person. It's gonna be great.
What is that? Just like a week away, right?
Like a week from tomorrow.
We all fly in Wednesday, right?
A week from tomorrow.
Wednesday
through Sunday.
Yeah. Wednesday through Sunday.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Can't wait, guys. Well, good episode, boys. I appreciate you guys so much. Red Mountain Herbs on IG, and of course, Phoenix Reptiles. Go subscribe, and appreciate you guys so much. Have a good night, boys.
All right. See y'all.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Before you leave, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, select all. You'll be notified of every new podcast released out of the network 7 days a week. Okay. And if you are going to Southeast Reptile Expo next week, August 1st and 2nd, well, I guess I should say this week, because by the time this episode comes out, it will be the week of Southeast Reptile Expo. Okay. And just to remind you guys, if you want to watch these episodes before anybody else, come join the Trap Talk Patreon family. Very first link in the description below. You get early access to all these episodes that are pre-recorded. So make sure you're not being slept on. That's for fact. All right. So, all right, guys, quick word from our sponsors, but that's episode 797 in the books. Have a good night, and I'll see you at the Southeast Reptile Expo. Cheers. Sorry for the interruption, folks, but a quick word from our sponsors. Shout out to tonight's sponsor brought to you by ZooMed.
ZooMed is proud to be supporting the Trap Talk Reptile Network. At ZooMed, reptiles are our passion. For over 48 years, we've been creating premium foods, supplies, and habitats for reptiles and other exotic animals. We're a company made up of hobbyists that test our products on the hundreds of animals that we care for here every single day. Whether you're an established breeder or a first-time hobbyist picking up your first ball python, ZooMed has you covered with everything you need to keep your animals happy and healthy.
I'm excited to talk about this new product with ZooMed called the Slither Sense. It is a remote temperature and humidifying monitoring system, which we all know how important temperature and humidity is to your reptile. And for you to have remote access to your temperature and your humidity in your reptile room could really, really be a game changer for the longevity of you keeping reptiles. So guys, make sure you check out that product. Find the link in the description below. Click on it right now. Give me your feedback in the comments below. Let me know how you're liking a brand new ZooMed product. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Mark Hager over at Texas Chondros. If you want to talk to somebody who likes to put people on the map, you have to go follow TX Chondros on Instagram. He has put on some of the biggest breeders out in Texas out on his platform on Instagram. Also displays some of his own amazing projects on his Instagram. You could also simply go to his website, see what pairings he has going on for this season, and also see his previous productions. Mark has been working with yellow neonates on top of red neonates, and his passion for this hobby is second to none. He's also mentored a lot of people like myself. So thank you so much, Mark Hager, for all your support. And if you guys really want to know how it is about building a community, then you got to go check out Texas Chondros. Thank you so much, Texas Chondros, for all your support. Cannot wait to see what you're all about in the 2026 breeding season. Tonight's episode is brought to you by David Brahms from the Reptile Perch. If you have an arboreal species, you definitely want to make sure you are using a David Brahms design perch over at the Reptile Perch. You can get any size perch you want for any size arboreal, anywhere from hatchlings all the way from adults. Everything you see behind me is on a David Brahms design PVC perch. So thank you so much to the Reptile Perch for doing everything that you've been doing with these awesome, affordable perches for people to take advantage of. And you can find David Brahms's website in the description below. Simply go to www.reptileperch.com or just go to Reptile Perch on Instagram. And you can also see many of David's awesome green tree python projects. He's also a highly successful green tree python breeder. Been looking up to for the last few years as well. So to have his support really means the world to me. Thank you so much, David Brahms over at the Reptile Perch. Shout out to Focus Cube Habitats, the #1 PVC enclosure in the reptile industry, hands down. Everything you guys see behind me are 3x2x2 PVC design enclosures by Stephen and Ashley over at Focus Cube Habitats. My entire room at this point, all Focus Cube Habitat enclosures, and that is for a real reason. My reptiles love them. I've had majority of these Focus Cube Habitats behind me for over 6 years now. So guys, if you're looking to expand your reptile room and get yourself some new enclosures, no better place to visit than Focus Cube Habitat. You head over to focuscubehabitats.com and see how many different design enclosures you could choose from. And you can also follow them on Instagram and stay updated with all current new enclosures on their YouTube channel. So thank you so much, Stephen and Ashley over at Focus Cube Habitats. And I think I got new enclosures in the driveway, so I gotta go. Shout out to Focus Cube Habitats, you are the best. Shout out to tonight's sponsor, Workshop Reptilium. Josh Hansen is doing things different over in his facility. He has one of the most diverse, beautiful reptile collections currently in the reptile hobby today, but he is doing things differently when it comes to enclosures, thinking outside the box, giving these reptiles bigger enclosures. I feel like it's something this hobby needs. So a lot of exciting stuff to come from Workshop Reptilium. I'm gonna be flying up to his place to give you guys a deeper look into his facility. And I'm also excited to have an episode with Josh so he can explain himself where his goals are headed when it comes to keeping. Thank you so much, Josh Hansen over at Workshop Reptilium. Make sure you head over to Instagram. Make sure you head over to Facebook. Also, make sure you subscribe to him on YouTube. You can find all the links in the description below. Again, thank you so much, Josh, over at Workshop Reptilium. Shout out to tonight's sponsor, and that's the one and only MORPH Market and MORPH Market Shipping. One of the biggest exciting things about the reptile hobby over the past couple years is MORPH Market Shipping taking everything to the next level. Anything as far as reptile purchasing or selling needs can all be done on MORPH Market's website. So I highly suggest you go check it out, especially if you're in the market of purchasing your first, second, or third, or fourth reptile. You can find a bunch of legitimate breeders on MORPH Market's platforms. They stand very tall on representing the best breeders we have in the hobby. So don't look anywhere else when it comes to looking for your new reptile. Not to mention, if you're looking for aquatics or your next plant, MORPH Market's a spot for you as well. Make sure you head over to morphmarket.com. And the best thing about MORPH Market's platform, you could ship directly from their website with MORPH Market Shipping. MORPH Market Shipping has saved this hobby millions of dollars as a whole. I myself saved thousands with MORPH Market Shipping last year due to their insanely cheap rates. So definitely go take advantage of these rates on top of the amazing customer service that comes along with MORPH Market Shipping. Shout out to Darian and Zach, and shout out to the entire MORPH Market team. So proud to to be a part of this team. Thank you so much for Morph Market Shipping and Morph Market, and so excited to announce new Morph Market features that are going to be hitting the reptile hobby real soon, like live sales on Morph Market. Thank you so much, Morph Market and Morph Market Shipping. Thank you for all the fellow support. Thank you so much for anyone who watches the Trap Talk Reptile Network. Hit that like button. If you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, you'll be notified of every new episode dropping here out of the network 7 days a week. And also by hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, it pushes this network out to other new keepers coming into the hobby. So by you doing that, it does more than you think. So thank you so much again for all the support. And if you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. We're doing big things over here and we really appreciate it.